Unshakable confidence changes everything. The way you think, the way you act, the way the world responds to you. Confidence is the ability to move forward regardless of the feeling. It's the capacity to take calculated risks when everyone else is paralyzed by doubt. It's knowing that whatever happens, you will handle it. In this video, I will show you how to become the kind of person who trusts themselves deeply, who goes after their dreams without hesitation, and who become impossible to ignore. Number 1, confidence is built through action. Confidence is a skill you build, not something you wait to feel. And just like any skill, the more you practice it, the stronger it gets. Every time you do something that challenges you and you survive it, you're building that muscle. You speak up even if your voice might shake. You post that content even if you're worried about judgments. You start that project even if you have no idea what you're doing yet, because confidence comes from doing. Here's what happens. Every single time you do the thing, you're proving to yourself that you can. You're collecting evidence, real, tangible evidence that you're capable, and that evidence becomes the foundation of unshakable confidence. So start putting yourself in situations that challenge you. Small ones, big ones, all of them, because the only way to build confidence is to practice being confident. Number 2, your body creates your mind. The way you carry yourself literally changes your brain chemistry. When you stand tall, shoulders back, taking up space, your confidence hormones increase and your stress hormones decrease. So here's what you start. Tomorrow morning, before you check your phone, before you do anything, stand up and take up space. Shoulders back, chest open, feet grounded. Hold that position while you visualize the day you're about to have. Your body is learning what confidence feels like. You're training it to recognize this state. And then, throughout your day, when you need that confidence, you call it back through your posture. Adjust your shoulders, lift your chin. Your body remembers and your mind follows. Walk into every room like you are invited. Sit at every table like you belong there. Your physical presence tells people who you are before you even open your mouth. Make sure it's telling the right story. Number 3, certainty comes from clarity. Unshakable confidence comes from certainty. Certainty about who you are, what you're capable of, and where you're going. And you build certainty through clarity. Most people lack confidence because they lack clarity. They are unclear about what they want, unclear about who they are, about what they stand for. So they are constantly second guessing themselves, constantly looking to others for validation, constantly feeling like they're on shaky ground. When you get clear, everything changes. When you know exactly who you are and what you're about, other people's opinion lose their power. When you know exactly what you want and why you want it, rejection stops feeling personal. When you know your values and you live by them consistently, you develop an internal compass that guides you through anything. So get clear. Write it down. Who are you? What do you stand for? What are you building? What matters to you? When you can answer these questions clearly, you become unshakable because you know who you are and nobody can tell you different. Number 4, master something. The fastest way to build confidence is to get really good at something. Competence breeds confidence. When you know you're skilled, when you know you can deliver, when you know you've put in the work, confidence becomes automatic. Pick one thing that matters to you and commit to mastering it. Spend time on it every single day. Get obsessed with getting better, because every hour you put into developing a skill is an hour you building confidence that nobody can shake. This is why people who are great at their craft carry themselves differently. They know what they can do because they've done it 1,000 times. That's the confidence you're building. Number 5, upgrade your inner voice. The voice in your head is either your biggest ally or your biggest enemy. So we're upgrading that voice right now. Pay attention to how you talk to yourself. When you make a mistake, when you fail at something, when things get hard, what does that voice say? Here's what it needs to start saying. I'm figuring this out. I am learning. I'm capable of handling this. I've overcome harder things than this. This is just feedback. I'm growing through this. Every time you catch yourself thinking something that tears you down, pause and choose a different thought. Choose a thought that builds you up instead. Do this consistently, and that inner voice becomes your cheerleader. And when your inner voice believes in you, external confidence becomes inevitable. Number 6, the comparison detox. You want unshakable confidence, you need to stop measuring yourself against other people. Every time you compare yourself to someone else, you're giving away your power. You're letting someone else's journey dictate how you feel about your own. Here's what you need to understand. Everyone you're comparing yourself to is on a completely different path. They have different resources, different timelines, different challenges, different advantages. Comparing makes zero sense. The only comparison that matters is you versus you. Are you better than you were last month? Are you growing? Are you learning? Are you taking steps forward? That's it. That's the only measurement that matters. And follow people who make you feel bad about where you are. Stop consuming content that makes you feel behind. Curate your environment to support your growth, not to remind you of what you think you lack. Because you're not lacking anything. You're exactly where you need to be, doing exactly what you need to do. Number 7, the decision. At some point, you just have to decide to be confident. You have to make the decision that starting right now, you're showing up as the confident version of yourself. This is real decision. It's deciding that your voice matters, that your ideas have value, that you deserve to take up space, that you're capable of achieving what you want, and then you act from that place even when it feels uncomfortable. You speak up, you post, you put yourself out there, and every time you do, you're reinforcing that decision. You're teaching yourself that you're the kind of person who shows up confidently. Eventually, it stops feeling like a decision and starts feeling like who you are. Conclusion, your confidence era. Confidence is your birthright. It's not something reserved for special people or lucky people or people who had it easier than you. It's available to you right now, in this moment, with the next decision you make. You build it by taking action, by adjusting your posture, by getting clear on who you are, by developing real skills, by upgrading your inner voice, by making the decision to show up confidently. This is your confident era. This is when you step into your power. This is when you go after everything you want because you genuinely believe that you're capable of achieving it. This is when you become unshakable. The world is waiting for the confident version of you, the version who knows her worth, the version who takes up space, the version who goes after her dreams without apology. That version is available right now. If you like this video, you can subscribe to the Inner Shift channel and give it a like and a comment. You can follow us on Instagram and Pinterest, and you can also listen to upcoming episodes in podcast on Spotify. Bye!